Hello everybody, this is Annie from Annie's Stampin' Corner, and I wanted to stop by today and show you my finished album that I did off of Tonya Gibbs's Ustream, which was hosted by Scrapbooking with Me, which is Edith. And I'm just loving this book. Scrapbooking with Me, Edith, sponsored this. So let's get started and let me show you what I did. Now, a lot of the pages, like I said, are going to be exactly the same as Tonya. Some of them aren't. Some of them I added my own stuff. So the first page right here, you can see that I did the paper clip and I did decorate it almost like Tonya's. And here is the paper clip that I did. I used one of the Brad's. She did something different. You want to add your own touches to your book when you're doing it, because that's what makes it your own. It helps being in a class and sing, but adding your own personal touches is what, turns it into your own mini album. So what I did was I did the same thing that Tonya did on the front. I added a little bit of these curly cues that I had cut out, because I cut out a lot of this stuff when I have leftover scrap pieces. I put them in this bin right here. And then I'll cut out little labels and stuff with them, and swirlies and just different things, and then I'll use those on the mini albums I'm using. So that way my scraps, like that, I'm not throwing all them away. So that's what I end up doing with them. I added some bling. On the inside, I did one of these. Didn't do anything on this side. I did add a little circle down here with another circle on top of the star, and then I added one of the, I think these are the enamel dots that come with it. They call them enamel dots, and added a couple of these little pieces that were scrapped from where I cut the book up. I had a bunch of scrap pieces, so I used this. And pretty much I've used a lot of the stuff in here. I think I've got 3 or 4 sheets of paper left. I pretty much used it all up in this album. But I do have a couple to do a couple of layouts and stuff, so I'm really impressed with it. I really like the way the colors are neutral. On the flags, I left them like Tonya. They're blank, and I can add writing to them, add little pictures, anything I want there. So I put those there. And then the acetate right here that says love, I put that there. I added a Polaroid here, and then I folded this in half here like Tonya. I believe she did that. And I added a little bit of these. I throw all my scrap trims and lace and stuff like that in a big drawer that I have over here, and then I try in the top, and I try not to throw them away. I try to use them up. So that's what I ended up doing with those. I have so many little pieces, and I pulled them out and started utilizing them because they were good for this mini book. Added some swirls, circle there, and a couple of banners. That page is like Tonya's, just writing on there. I did this page the same as Tonya's right here. Pretty much I added a couple of the swirlies here. Shelby, I'm sorry y'all. Then I added the flag here. I pretty much used this Wink of Stella on just about all the wood pieces, and all of the lettering. I went over it like Tonya. Wanted to give it a little bit of sparkle, but I didn't want to add too much color to the book. I like the way they're neutral. So I added the ribbon here, flowers, some swirls, and then that wood piece of the flag, not the flag, I'm sorry, of the feather. And then on this page, same as Tonya's, I did a little bit of sewing up here. The bottom part here, I added 3 of the black crochet flowers that I crocheted, and some swirlies that I had previously cut out, and I just added those. Used a lot of my spellbinders in this book. Love getting back to my spellbinders. Hadn't done that a whole lot, so I did pull those out and use those a lot. Really like how they came out with the, in the book. Then here's the Polaroid, which I covered in washi tape like Tonya. Put this here, and then the Adore here. And I did go over all of these with the, I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but they were utilized with the, this Wink of Stella right here. Love this too. So on this page, pretty much did the same thing as Tonya. I think I changed this up down here and just added that. I think she used something different. I tried to just switch up some of the names, some of the things that I wanted on here, things like that, but basically the layout is the same. So added this up here at the top with some twine, cut out another spellbinders, added this happy down here in wood with the Wink of Stella, and then friends right here, so it says friends and happy there. So really like that too, the way it came out. And I did use my tiny attacher to attach these little labels, little things right here on the paper. Here's another page. I think I did something different than Tonya. Like I said, I added this here and then this little cluster right here with the ticket, and it says this is favorite, and then it has a bracket, and then right here admit one. I corner rounded the mat to put a picture on. This page here, I love this little thing right here, this little tiny thing right here, which would fit about a 2x2, I think. Yeah. Fits about a 2x2 photo, and I really think that's cute. This would be good for a lot of the Instagrams to go in. And I did this cluster right here and added always. Remember this, always, and then some enamel dots here. And then I could stamp a word here, or I can write something in there. So, but there's plenty of journaling space here. This is the same as Tonya's, I believe. Nothing's different with this page right here. This page pretty much, it's just backwards. Tonya's opens the other way. I think it opens from this way. Mine opens this way. Like I said, everything, you know, is pretty much the same, just a little bit different. You have to make your book your own. Added some twine down here, some swirlies right here, and I cut this piece out, was left over, and just rounded the corners. And there's, love this. This page, another mat. I think this is exactly like Tonya's. I just used a different piece in the center of my flower. There's a doily back here, and then some of this twine here. I love this twine. Wish I could find more. I've been finding this twine. It looks like this. Tonya got a big roll, I believe she showed us. But I bought this at Hobby Lobby. It's basically the same thing. It is the same thing, only this comes on here, and this is at Hobby Lobby, and these are $1.99, and I wait for them to go on sale, and when they do 50% off, then I go and I get these, and then I'm only paying $1 for it. And I love this twine. It's so lightweight, and it takes the color really well if you dye it. So I've been utilizing that. This page is exactly, I think, the same as Tonya's. I just added some of this flat back swirly things from Prima. I believe they're Prima. And I added a silver heart as a sequence. Basically the same thing, just add a little something different. This page is another Spellbinders die that I cut out. I added some feathers that I had in here, and then just took one of the pieces of the chipboards and stuck that here. This was a piece of ephemera that came in the pack that I used. Here I added another Polaroid, some washi tape down here, a star, one of their brads that came in the pack, and then a mint one, and I just made a cluster and laid that on there also. And then you open the inside of the page, and then the inside of the page I did the anchor here and the Be Awesome up here, and then there's plenty of space right here for I want to make sure that y'all did see all these other pages because I wasn't sure if I was in camera, so let me make sure. I'm going to flip through them so you can just make sure that you've seen them all. And here's this page. There's that. Let's make sure you got to see all of them. I didn't know if I was in frame or not. So then on this is the acetate. Then right here, basically same thing as Tonya's. I did add a couple of extra things on here. I added the star sequence. She didn't have star sequence. I added these flags right here. Also, this is the envelope where you pull this tag out and then you can stick the tag back in, and it has plenty of room for journaling and a couple of photos on there, or one photo, depending on what you want to put on there. So, really pleased with the way this came out. And I just stuck one of these on there, and I just kind of did a little bit of glue on the top, so when it comes down, it comes over here and hides that tab right there. So the flags were made out of some washi tape. And then this page right here was the same as Tonya's. I pretty much did everything the same. I did add some bling on mine just to dress it up just a little bit. Like I said, make it your own, have fun with it. It's a lot of fun. And this page right here is a Tim Holtz frame that I put in. I can go in and slide my picture in there. I added a flower with a doily and some of that twine here that came off of that roll, and then basically same layout as Tonya's. Then this page I just added another spellbinder right here. And then I put love on here, and this is one of the envelope cutouts that come in the pack, and I put that there. And you probably need to add some Velcro on that to get it to look right. But then in this page right here, just added another cluster with a couple of these. These were the ephemeras that came in. I believe I cut this one out of the paper. Then this one right here was a piece of the ephemera that came in the pack. And then this was cut out of the paper. And then I just added that with a little brad here and some washi tape. Right here you can journal. And then on Tonya's, she had this card separate and she had put it into her binding. I didn't do that. I did attach mine to a page. Like I said, you got to do your own thing. I didn't want to put mine in the binding. She did. We all want something a little bit different, but that's what I do with mine. So I'm really liking the way that came out. I could add a picture to the top of this, or I could, you know, just use it and write in 10 things that I love. And this page right here is pretty much the same as Tonya's, but I did add this cluster right here. And I think I put this remember this in here on this one. I cut these circles in half, so I had 2 of them because they come in a circle. And then I just cut it in half and put it in there. And the banner down here with the twine. Then this page I made another little cluster with some banners. Says love you more, and put a little, this was from the stickers that came in the pack, and added it to the back of a piece of cardstock and cut it out and then stuck that there in a bracket. This page I didn't leave for a picture. I just ended up decorating it. I liked these little wood pieces that came in here, so I just covered the back of it with a piece of the paper because I wanted it to pop out. And these are the feathers, and that way it looked blue in there and it popped a little bit more. It didn't seem to pop, so I wanted to give it a little bit more of that. So I adhered that to the back and cut around it, and then I added this doily and some more enamel dots, and then a little flower cluster there. And then there was another insert there, and then this page I just added another feather, a flower, and a bow here, and it says take note down here. And then the last page I just added another one of these spellbinder notes that I used, folded one of the cards in half, and then when you open it up you can take it out and then you can journal on the bottom of that, and then you can stick it back. And the flower holds it closed. I put in one of these today choose joy. So thoughts today choose joy. So I hope you like my book. I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. Like I said, it is a little bit more chunkier than Tonya's, but it's what I like. It's something that I'm really fond of, the way it came out. I'm really proud of it. So I'll be putting some pictures in it, and thanks for stopping by and having a look, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. Bye-bye.